What the fuck?
What's up, everybody? Zolo here, back for another deck list. This time we're doing Lim'd. Before I get into Lim'd though, I just want to thank the people who are watching the videos, subscribing. If you're new here or you just haven't subscribed, really helps out the channel. Helps me continue to make content. Alright, let's get into Lim'd. Lim'd is a 4-cost, 5k leader, green-purple. Character enters play as rested, and then activate main. You may rest 3 of your Dawn, set up to one of your Dawn cards as rested, then play a 5-cost or lower Odyssey type character from your hand. Lim'd has always been a kind of off-meta deck. It's never really hit its stride. And I think, unfortunately, it probably kind of stays that way. There's only 2 new cards for the deck list in OP14. And I think, while one of the cards is pretty strong, I just think that everybody else is just kind of getting even stronger. Like Emu's got another counter event. There's Yellow Luffy. So 4-costs, 4 life leaders are kind of hard to deal with. So I think, unfortunately, Lim'd is kind of just stuck where it is as a off-meta deck. Not to say that you can't win games, because you definitely can. So, new cards. We've got the 1-cost Kikanojo, 2k counter, and end of turn, set this character's active. Just a nice 2k counter. It's gonna set itself as active since it comes in as rested. And then, you can also swing with it, and then some of the other cards need rested characters, so you can swing with it and then play out the on-plays that need rested, and it'll restand itself at the end of the turn. The only other new card is going to be the 7-cost 9k power Shanks from OP14. Your turn. When this character is rested, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with 7,000 base power or less. Opponent's turn. If this character is rested, get all of your opponent's characters minus 1k in power. So for those of you who don't know already, when it attacks, it becomes rested, so you get the first effect, and you can rest a character with 7,000 or less. Then, because of Lim'd's leader ability, it comes in rested, so the turn that you play it, it's going to give your opponent's characters minus 1k on their turn. Pretty strong for Lim'd. Helps out with some matchups. Have a bunch of 5k base power on their board. So like Yellow Luffy, this is good into. But yeah, generally pretty strong card. It's another brick. And yeah, we'll get into some of the older cards. You got the 1-cost 0 power Lim'd. Once per turn, if this character is removed from board by one of your opponent's effects, you may rest one of your Odyssey characters. Not super important for the card, but second effect, end of turn, you may set up to one of your Odyssey type characters as active. It's basically going to save your board. Hopefully, the idea is, like with this Doflamingo, end of turn, you get 2 more rested, so you swing with this, doesn't do anything, or you can attach Dawn and swing with it. Then you can restand that, and then restand yourself, or even restand something else. Next, we have Nami, 2-cost, 2k power, 2k counter. On play, if you have 2 or more rested Odyssey characters, up to one of your opponent's rested Dawn will not become active during the opponent's next refresh phase. Mostly in here for 2K, but occasionally it'll come up where you know that your opponent needs to be a 10 Dawn next turn or 8 Dawn, and you can stop that from happening. So you can kind of screw up their curve. You'll see in one of the games that I just completely screw this up, and you just got to make sure it's one of your opponent's rested Dawn. And Dawn that's attached to a character to swing is not rested technically, so just watch out for that. You've got the Searcher Limb, 3 cost, 5k power, on play, search top 5, reveal an Odyssey, put at the rest of the bottom of your deck. End of turn, if you have 3 or more rested characters in play, set this character as active. So this is where the Kikinojo and the 1 cost Limb kind of come into play. You can swing with these and one of your other Odyssey characters. You set Limb as active, then you set another card as active if it's 2 or more rested, and then you can set one of these as active. Next we have Sabo, 5 cost 6k, 1k counter. When attacking once per turn, if you have 3 or more rested characters in play, draw 1 card. Decent card, decent stats, get to draw a card, no trashing involved. Probably maybe like the 3rd best Odyssey 5 cost that you have in the deck. So, you know, if you see Doflamingo or Enel, you're probably going to be playing those out, but if you don't, Sabo's a good option. Next we have Don Quixote Doflamingo, 5 cost 6k, 1k counter blocker. End of turn, if you have 2 or more rested in play, set this character as active. This is probably the 2nd best Odyssey character that you can play. Just a good blocker, can restand itself, so you can swing with it and then restand to be a blocker again. Then we've got Ace, 5 cost 5k, 2k counter. On play, if you have 2 or more rested characters in play, rest up to one of your opponent's 5 cost or lower. You mostly use this as a 2k counter. It's kind of like 4th or 5th on the list after Sabo. And, you know, it can come in handy sometimes when you're trying to close out a game. Play it out for 3 or 5, and then you maybe swing with Mihawk. 2 big swings. Next we have Whitebeard, 5 cost 6k, 1k counter. On play, if you have 2 more rested characters, rest up to one of your opponent's 5 cost or less, then KO one of your opponent's rested characters of 3 cost or less. The only reason I'm running this at 2 instead of the Ace at 2, because this is definitely a better card, is just because Ace is a 2k counter. So this and the Ace are kind of like your last resorts as far as cards that you want to be playing out. Next we have Enel. This card is probably the best Odyssey character in your deck. 5 cost 6k, 1k counter. On play, if you have 2 or more rested characters, draw 3 cards and discard 2. This is just a great engine for the deck. Gets your hand bigger. Good target for Limb's effect. Next we have Mihawk, 5 cost 6k, 1k counter. If you have 2 or more rested characters, set up to one of your 5 cost or lower Odyssey characters as active. So basically you can double swing using this card. Usually you just want to wait till the very end of the game to play this out, and you just want to use the 1k counter whenever you can. But there will be like certain instances where you just happen to have nothing to do on your 6 Dawn turn, so you play this out for 3 with Limb, attach 3 to like an Enel, swing 9 twice, you're either going to get a lot of counter out of their hand or you're going to take a couple life. Next we have the 10 cost Shanks from 13, 12k power, on play, set up to all of your Dawn cards as active. Then you cannot play any cards from your hand during this turn. So the reason this is in the deck is because you can actually use your leader effects. So you play this out for 10, get all your Dawn back, and then you can spend 3 of the Dawn and you can play another Odyssey character, 5 or less. So this is probably the only deck where the Shanks really gets used, except for maybe red-green Luffy. I don't know if it even gets used in that. But it basically gets around its on-play effects, so you can actually play out 2 cards. And, you know, potentially swing for an extra 6 Dawn, which is nice. Then we've got the Dead Man's Game. This card is great. I don't think there's a single green deck that doesn't use this card at the moment. May rest 3 Dawn, rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters' Dawn cards, and then it's also a 3k counter. Really can't beat it. It's just one of the best cards in the game right now. Then lastly, we have 2 cost slow beam, counter Dawn -1, give up to one of your characters or leaders plus 2k for this battle, then rest up to one of your opponent's characters. You could potentially take this out and just run for Dead Man's Game, but you know, I would say even though a lot of people play this card, it still catches people off guard like constantly. And yeah, that's the deck. Like I was saying before, I think it's a fun deck. You know, it's always fun cheating out cards, gaining Dawn. But I think unfortunately, you know, with the decks that are out right now, like Emu, Ace, Yellow Luffy, it just really doesn't keep up in the meta. So it's definitely going to be an off-meta deck. And yeah, we'll get on to some gameplay. Ooh, not a good matchup. Because I'm going to have to go face immediately. No Lim'd, 1 cost Lim'd, but we got the 3 costs, so I think we probably keep this. And we'll find out how Lim'd is. Do I attack the first turn against Luffy? I think I probably do. We probably just go an L, I'm assuming. Slow beam at the top, the 2k at the top. We'll get rid of Mihawk. Probably not going to use a Mihawk quite yet. Let's see, 3 Dawn. I could play out this Nami too. Might be good. Alright, we just need to attack, so 3, 2. What would be better? Wait a turn. I'm gonna be at 7, so that's 9. Yeah, it's probably better to not play this out this turn and play it next turn. That way it doesn't have a cost on board. Alright, we'll do that. Actually, I think I just want to swing 5s. Once it's yellow. What did he just do? Just give me a 2 and a 1? Oh, he's playing the Thriller Bark version. Then we'll play out that. You know, I should have probably paid that first. Trash 2. Alright, we'll probably trash Shanks. And you know what, we'll trash the other Shanks just because I'm going to be at 9 next turn and not 10. Swing an 8. We probably do save it, so... or try to at least. Otherwise he can waste his whole turn trying to kill that thing. Which I would be totally fine with. Hope everybody's having a good afternoon. Yep, and then he's got 1 Dawn, so he ain't doing shit this turn. Yeah, I think we just go face. Give me some 2Ks, what I'm looking for. And he is not using any triggers. This is nice. We will do that. Oh, shit. That has to be arrested Dawn, motherfucker. Well, I guess that was a waste of 2 Dawn and a 2K. That's alright though. First game with Lim'd, so definitely gonna be some stuff like that for a few games. Means I should have used it last turn. He's gonna swing 12. Alright, that's fine. He's pretty much doing nothing with his deck, so that's what you want to see. So we got 3. So we'll probably just go 7 to start out. Yeah, I probably should have not gone 7. Anyway. Trash 2. Then we'll play out the Dofi. Should have played that second, but that's alright. Alright, so I gotta do this right. We gotta do that one first, then that one. So I could do 1. Yeah, I think we do 1. Go ahead and get rid of that. So 3, a no Dawn up. Probably still just go. No, we'll go 5 for starters. Leader ability, play out Dofi. And we'll go 7/7. Two 2Ks, that's good. Alright, so we do that one first, and that one, and that one. I'm gonna go 7. So I could block this. He's got 8 left. I mean, playing Kid here wouldn't be in his best interest. So we'll just go ahead and take it. I guess he could play a Gecko Moria. Let's see, does he have a blocker and trash that he can pull out? He does not. Alright, we'll just take that one as well. Kuma is pretty good. Alright, so 6, 6, 5, 6. It's probably better to just swing with the 4. So 7, 7, 7, 7. Bunch of 7s. Alright, we'll try it out. Hopefully nothing's good in his life. Oh, he's thinking about something. He did not use it. I think we still just go face. He took a 2K, which means he probably has it. Which is not good for me, but I've already committed, so we're just gonna do it. Oh, he did not have it. Alright, first win with Lim'd. Just go first. That was a terrible opening hand. And that's a bit better. That's really good. Swing 5. This Nami 2K be pretty key when he goes to 10. Although I do have Demonic Aura, so I'll probably just take a Luffy. I'm definitely going to give him a 1K. Oh, Black Hole's just on plays, right? Yeah, okay. We could do 5s and still play this out. Alright, we'll do that. And he did that quick, I didn't even see him do it. So that one and that one. He's at 6, so maybe Kuzan. We'll just take that first one though. And 6. Give him a 2K for that. Yep. He's gonna be at 8 next turn. Maybe just use one of these immediately. Clear that out. And I can go six, 6, 8. Or I could go 5s. And then 7. It's probably better to just go 6. I don't have a ton of 2Ks in that deck. Here's one 2K. Don't. Oh man, he had a couple 2Ks. Well, shit. So we do this one first, then this one, then that one. Yep, there's that, that's fine. Putting 5. Yeah, we'll take that. 7. Got rid of a 10 cost each. Yeah, I think we honestly just do this. And we've got 5, bunch of 6s. Yeah, we'll see if it works. I don't know. Alright, let's see if that wins it. It did not. Oh man, he had just enough too. I guarantee you that's a... I mean, it's over. Yep, and that was a brick. Man, I can't believe he won that. Alright, just go 5 face. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it to hit Luffy face. I mean, it is obviously with this deck, but I think it might be in general too, because there's only really 2 cards I'm worried about, which is... give me 1 sec. We can stop him playing something at 8. Yeah, I think we do that. Alright, let me finish that thought. I think it is, just because the only things you're worried about are Jinbei and... Oh, that's not a 1K. Yep, that's fine. I'll just do another 2K. We'll play out this. Grabbing an L. Maybe I shouldn't have done that actually. Anyway, we'll just go. Let's see, he's gonna be at 6 next turn. Yeah, I don't think I really care about Lim'd. Anyway, the only thing I'm really scared of is Jinbei and... oh man, everybody's trying this Piranha build now. It's not as good, man. Yep, there's a Jinbei. Let's do... no. And you'll frighten me because frightening can kind of screw me over, like a Nika Robin come out quickly. But other than that, I have to read what Kikinojo does again. I think her effect only or her trigger only works when I'm at 3 life, if I remember correctly. He's gonna be at 8 next turn. We got 3, 5, 6. We'll go 5 to start out. See what he gives me. This Thriller Bark package does have a lot of 1 cost, so they're 1k counters. Okay, there's a 2k. This needs 2 or more rested. I still don't think I play it out though. Hopefully it gives me 2 2Ks. That would be nice. He did not. Okay, nothing too scary as far as Thriller Bark stuff. Two 2Ks, nice. That is what I want to see. Alright, we'll do that. Trash 2. Get rid of do I even care about Shanks? I think I do. I think I want the counter more than Shanks. So we'll do this, freeze one of those, play this out. And we'll do that, and put up that. So he's not going to be able to play Gecko. Here we go. Here's Kikinojo. If your opponent has 3 left life. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. do I want to save that? I don't think I care about it, to be honest, because I'm going to be swinging against board next turn anyway. He's swinging 6 face. Give him a 2k for that. Swinging 5, I'll take that. I'm not going to use that trigger. Alright, I want to take care of board as much as possible. And then I probably want to leave up 4 Dawn for this. The 3. Alright, we'll start out with this. So we'll probably just go 5. And if he gives me counters, hopefully they're 2Ks. Oh, he did not give me a counter. Okay. We'll start out by swinging 9. Okay, you got rid of that too, so I don't even need to play Mihawk. Probably still want to though. Oh, that's not good. He does run on me. Shit. Let's see, 4 Dawn. Yeah, 3 Dawn's probably enough. So we'll play this out. Play out Mihawk. Swing again. Pick that one. And then I think we call it good. We stand these 2. Nah, that's not good. Oh, he fucked up though. That's fine by me. Yep, he really fucked up. He could have won that turn. And he lost it, I'm pretty sure. So we're just going to want to swing 5s. Fives, 7s, and 9s. Alright, we'll start with swinging 5. Okay. Swing another 5. He's got a bunch of 1Ks. God damn it. Okay. Now I need to start swinging 7s. Oh my god, dude, this guy's a fucker. Okay, well, it's gonna really come down to what his last trigger is then. Back. I don't think that makes a difference because he doesn't have any piranhas in here. Yep, that doesn't matter to me. I'm just gonna swing the rest. Ooh, okay, just barely got through that one. Yeah, he really fucked up not swinging with Jewelry Bounty first. Should have swung with Jewelry Bounty, and then I would have been screwed. Well, actually, what is slow sub beam? 2 and a 1. Then yeah, yep, he would have won if he just swung with Bounty. Crocodile, interesting. He's going first. Still seems like a pretty good hand. Yeah, we'll keep that. Oh, he got rid of that real quick. Does this trash? Oh yeah, it does trash too. Okay. He's got 2Ks he already trashed. Go ahead and take that. He's going first. I wonder why he would go first. I feel like Croc would want to go second. This is to get Mihawks out as quick as possible. We'll take the 2K. And we'll swing 6. Just give me another 2K or 2 1Ks. And he's trying to get as much into his trash as possible. I think a Croc is probably another deck I should try out. Seems like it's pretty decent into the meta. Is a cost 0 character, 8 or more, draw 2 cards, trash 1. Okay. So he's at 5, we got 7. Probably just want to play out the Sabo with the Dofi. Probably the Sabo though, I'm not too worried about. Could rest that, but I would need to. I don't think it would matter because I'd just be swinging anyway. Got 3. He's already trashed a bunch of 2Ks. Yeah, I think Sabo is probably the better card to be pulling out right now. Got 1 Dawn up. Doesn't have his 4K step though. Alright, yeah, we'll just swing 7 twice. That way he has to potentially get rid of his blocker too. I guess we do want to swing with this. That way we can unrest the limb. Holy shit, what just happened? Okay. So much just happened. I don't know, weighed in minus 3K on that, but we are definitely going to try to save that. That's alright. We go 6 into that. And we'll give him a 2K. Should have given him the Mihawk. Alright, so 3 for Mihawk, 2 for Nami. We probably let him try to not KO. His blocker. Do I even care about his board? Just go face. He's not going to be playing out his Croc next turn. Oh yeah, he is. What am I talking about? Okay, so we don't need the 2 for Nami. So yeah, I'd probably just go board. So 6. Yeah, we'll go 6 for starters. Give me a 1K. And then that'll be 10. Yeah, I think we do this. Go 10 into his blocker. Yeah, Mihawk. Go another 10. Can I get 3 more rested characters in play? Draw 1 card. Did I not draw a card? What the heck? I thought I was supposed to draw a card. Okay, so he doesn't have Croc. That's good. I probably would have used it on that, but it's fine. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Does Ground Death work on characters too? Does. Okay. And no blockers, right? Yeah. Okay. We'll just go 10 for starters, and then if he doesn't use the Ground Death, I might put some more Dawn on him and restand him. Okay, so we did use the Ground Death, which means I don't need to do that. So we'll use Mihawk, restand, another 10. Maybe I'll go 11. I think all I need is slow beam next turn. I'll need the other one. Okay, so there's the Croc. Wonder if I'll play around slow beam. He did not play around slow beam. Save that, we'll rest that. No, it's gonna make it so that can't attack. We do 4, and then swing. Oh, that's a 10k? Jesus. Okay, well, he's probably gonna take care of that, so. And he's just gonna keep on popping this croc. I probably just want to play out. What is this? This is 12. All he would need is a ground death and a 1k. I think I just do everything. Not a super interesting turn, but it is what it is. Oh my god, now he's got 2 crocs. Oh god. Maybe I should have left 1 down up. Alright, it's 5. Yeah, I think we do counter out of the first one. Oh man, Shanks would have been nice. Last turn. Because there's no way I'm surviving this next turn. And yeah, I don't really have much else to do, so we'll do that. I think I just want to play this out and hopefully get a 2k. Not that it'll matter, probably. And he could even save it with ground death. My god, dude. Not fun playing green decks into Croc. Okay, I was not expecting that. I mean, yeah, this game's over anyway. And I got a 10 Shanks. Ooh, and he had another Croc. Man. Damn, Croc is annoying to play against. I'm gonna keep that. We'll get rid of the Shanks. Ever get rid of 2 Shanks? Yeah, just get rid of a Mihawk. Okay. I'm gonna do 2K. Maybe a 9 next turn. Took a 2K. What? Oh. Thought I played out Dofi. Oh well. Want to be at 9 next turn? Yeah, we'll do 1k. Ooh, I could be a 10 next turn though. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. I just need 3. Let's make him think I have slow beam. Oh my god, I keep on forgetting about the fucking rested characters. Hello? For some reason I can't delete this guy. Fuck, dude, that's the second time I've fucking done that. Alright, we'll make him attack with 5. God damn it, dude. Got 2 1Ks. Yep, that's GG's, right? 2 1s. So, some final thoughts on Lim'd. She did a lot better into yellow Luffys than I thought she would, which was a little bit surprising, but I think some of the yellow Luffys that I played kind of screwed up towards the end. They weren't expecting the slow beam. Which kind of brings me to my next point, which is probably the only card that could possibly be changed out in this deck list is Hell's Judgment. You can put that in for slow beam. But slow beam did win me some games, so I think if it was me, I would keep in slow beam. Something else, you can maybe bring down Shanks by 1, give yourself another dead man's game. Yeah, other than that, I think the deck list is set. As far as the matches, I lost to a lot of black decks, which is no surprise. This is probably the worst matchup for Lim'd. But honestly, did pretty good into other things. I mean, especially Yellow Luffy. Won both of my games with Yellow Luffy. So overall, I think still not quite meta, but definitely close. Needs one more Broken Odyssey card, and then this deck will be good. So yeah, final thoughts. Enjoyed Lim'd. Definitely off meta. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, you made it this far, please subscribe. Helps out the channel. And I'm also looking for new deck lists, so if you have any ideas for decks that you'd want to see, leave a comment. I'll take a look at them. And yeah, peace.